While losing a loved one, many of us know, is literally the most painful experience we probably go through in a lifetime, it's even worse when that loss is caused by someone else's carelessness. It's compounded by the injustice that we experience. A wrongful death case is a civil action brought against someone whose negligence or intentional act caused the death of someone else. And this can happen in all sorts of situations: car accidents, trucking accidents, motorcycle accidents, medical malpractice cases. The goal of a wrongful death case is to seek financial compensation for the family. We cannot, on the civil side, punish someone criminally for their actions. However, we can ensure that a family is not strapped with a financial burden associated with the loss of that loved one. Who in Georgia can file a wrongful death case? Georgia law has specific rules about who is allowed to file the case, and that depends upon the relationship of the person looking to file and the person who passed away. It typically goes like this. If the person was married, then their spouse can pursue a case. If the person was not married but had children, then their children can pursue a case. If the person was not married, did not have children, then their parents can pursue a case. And if none of those situations apply, an administrator of an estate can pursue the case. In some cases, there may be two parts to the claim, and that's the wrongful death aspect. That's trying to establish the value of the life that was lost. The estate claim covers things like medical bills, funeral costs, pain and suffering for what the person went through before they passed away. We certainly look at every case, all the aspects of the case, and walk our clients through what may apply and what recovery they can seek. What can you recover in a wrongful death claim? Let's talk about the potential compensation and available compensation in these cases. Georgia law allows you to recover for the loss of someone's life. And again, that's difficult to think about or even talk about, because how can you pay somebody back for losing their life? In court, though, we look at things like lost time with their family, missed experiences that they may never have. They may never be able to have children or finish college or get married. We look at their potential loss of income in their lifetime. We also look at the medical bills from any treatment that they may have incurred prior to them passing. We can look at reimbursement for funeral and burial expenses. We also at times can seek punitive damages, and that's in cases where you have egregious behavior on the part of the person who caused the death, such as drunk driving cases. There's certainly no amount of money that can ever replace your loved one, but holding the responsible party accountable can help bring about some sense of justice and financial assistance in allowing the family to move forward. How long do you have to file a wrongful death case? And this is very, very important. In Georgia, you have 2 years from the date of the person's passing to file a lawsuit for wrongful death. However, that clock can start earlier or later in some situations, especially if there are criminal charges pending or a government entity involved. And that's why it's so very important to talk to an attorney early in the process. You never want to miss your opportunity to seek justice simply because a deadline passed. Why do you need a wrongful death attorney? Wrongful death cases are complex and they're emotional. Families are still grieving, but insurance companies are hitting the ground preparing their defense. Evidence can often disappear fast. Memories fade and stories get twisted. You need a law firm who knows how to prove negligence, investigate and preserve evidence, work with experts, and of course, fight for the maximum recovery that your family deserves. At Brodie Law Group, we do just that. We bring the fight.